大家好. In Chapter 1, we're going to talk about family. Let's look at our vocabulary. Number 1, 这是我的这家的谁这是谁的家这 is a word that we've already learned. It means this, or if I'm, the way you can think about it is I'm pointing to something with my finger saying this, blah, blah, blah. For example, this is 这是北京这是中国 And today we're going to learn how to say 这是 my family. The way to say family is 家 Jia, it looks a little bit like a roof over a house. Jia technically means your home, but it can also mean family. And if you think about it, the two concepts are very closely related. So this is my family's 这是我的家. To connect 我 and family to say this is my family, you have to use possessive particle called 的. This is an extremely important particle in Chinese, and it's used very much like the English apostrophe S. People will translate 的 as of. In fact, that is not the correct translation. It's much more similar to the possessive apostrophe S. For example, if I say 王鹏的老师, that translates as Wang Peng's teacher. Whose teacher is it? It's Wang Peng's teacher. So Wang Peng has this teacher. It's a possessive relationship. You would not translate it as Wang Peng the doctor. It doesn't make any sense. Let's just look at some more examples. The teacher's name would translate as 老师的名字你的家很大 Your home or your family is very big. So 的 besides apostrophe S can also translate as things like my, mine, your, his. In Chinese, it's all one word, which is why Chinese grammar is very straightforward and logical. Now, sometimes the 的 is omitted in colloquial speech. The relationship is clear already, so in many instances in Chinese, you'll see as you keep on learning it, you don't need to add extra words if the grammar is already obvious. What you're talking about is understood by both speakers. So, for example, if I want to say Wang Peng's mother, that's usually Wang Peng的妈妈, but I can just say 我妈妈, my mother, and omit the 的, even though, of course, it's the 的 is implied in that relationship of my. The main sentence structure we want to learn in this lesson in practice is 这是我的家. Is this your family? 这是你的家吗? 对，这是我的家. My family. I can also ask 这是谁的家? 谁 is a question word, just means who. 这是谁的家? There are a bunch of question pronouns we've previously learned. 什么? There's also 谁, which we're learning in this lesson. 哪, nar, and 几, which we're going to learn later on in this level. So, just like in English, question pronouns just take the place of the specific thing, the noun that they're referring to. But in English, in Chinese, question pronouns are very simple. You just take whatever the word is and you replace it. You don't have to change the word order like in English. You don't have to move things around. It's very, very logical. So let's look at an example. 他是谁? Literally, he is who. Now in English, I would have to be idiomatic. I would say, who is he? Right? I have to move the question word to the front. This is not the case in Chinese. I literally just, this is the sentence, 他是 this guy, Gao Wenzhong, and I just replace his name with 谁, who. Let's look at another example. 谁是老师? Who is the teacher? 李先生是老师. Again, I take the 谁 and I just replace it with the name, the thing it's referring to, 李先生, and I don't have to move anything around. Let's look at another example. 这是王鹏的老师. This is Wang Peng's teacher. If I want to turn it into a question, I just copy the exact same sentence and I take whatever it is that I want to make a question out of and I replace it with the word 谁. 这是谁的老师? Oh, 这是王鹏的老师. I don't do anything except just take the noun, the name, and replace it with the question pronoun. In other words, the question word goes where the answer would be. Let's look at our key structure. 这是我的家. This is my family. What's the question? Whose family is this? This is whose family? 这是谁的家? I just replaced my with who. If I want to answer it, 这是谁的家, I would say 这是我的家. Okay, that's our lesson for today.